Well, another story we're watching for you this morning is about what's happening at the border between South Africa and Zimbabwe, where we've seen Zimbabwe turning huge crowds of people at the Beitbridge Border Post away. They've been turned away. Now, thousands have been waiting for days to get into South Africa. Let's check on the latest situation this morning with our senior reporter, Spamandla Koki. Spamandla, good morning. You've been there for several days now, just seeing the situation. We saw the scenes we saw yesterday with the military helping the immigration officials manage the movement of people from Zimbabwe into South Africa. This morning, it looks like things are a little bit better organized, or am I wrong?
They are a little bit organized, you are correct, but it's simply because of a decision that was taken yesterday to say those who do not have the proper and correct documentation, they were simply sent back to Zimbabwe. Now, this has become a finger-pointing exercise and the blame game between the South African government and the Zimbabwean government, because those people that we have interviewed, they've told us that the problem and the chaos seem to be on the Zimbabwean side. Of course, the Zimbabwean authorities will dispute that and point fingers at the South African government and Beitbridge Border Post management. So there seems to be that back and forth in terms of where is this chaos coming from. But today, we didn't see thousands of people queuing to come or to cross over to South Africa, but there is a long queue of cars there, and where we saw a long queue inside, about a kilometer away from where we are, because we had to step outside. We were told that our time inside is up, so we had to step up, but we had to step out. But when we were inside there, we saw a large and a very long queue of people waiting to be tested for COVID-19, and then there are very few people coming out of this gate that you see behind me, that my colleague Joel Matlala will show you. It's very quiet outside. You would be basically forgiven for thinking that there is no queue inside, yet that is not the case. There is a queue inside, but the queue that we spotted is for those who are waiting to be tested for COVID-19. They have been stuck there for days. We interviewed some people who told us that their certificates are expiring and they've been asked to retake or redo their COVID-19 tests. But outside, interestingly, Praden, while we're waiting to do this interview, I overheard some of the meter taxi drivers here complaining to us, saying they are starving, they don't have business because people are not coming out of this border gate. But let me see if I can interview this gentleman over here. Sir, thank you very much for your time. As meter taxi drivers, you are not happy that you are not getting business. What seems to be the problem?
Yeah, the problem now, when the border is closed now, that's the real problem now. So when people are not coming, and then we are suffering a little too.
Are you not seeing people trickling out of this border gate?
People, they are just coming slow, and then they said in society, people who have the work permit, there's only people there who are allowed to come this side.
So this has been going on for days. How has it affected your business? It seems as if it will continue because there are people who are still queuing there and things are moving very slowly.
Yeah, it's going to affect our business a lot until we open the border. We're going to suffer a lot. We can't put the food in the table now.
We didn't get your full first name and surname. What is your full first name and surname?
My name is Albert Ndau.
Okay, Albert, thank you very much for time. Well, that is one of the meter taxi drivers outside the Beitbridge Border Post. Then that is the situation. Meter taxi drivers and taxi drivers, they are saying this is affecting their livelihood. Not too many people are coming out here. They are literally fighting over passengers here, grabbing anyone who comes out of this border gate. And it seems as if that's going to be the situation for a very long time to come. Let me take you back and talk about those COVID-19 tests that were being undertaken inside. We have heard that there have been a number of positive cases for COVID-19 that have been reported inside. We spoke to some of our sources inside. In fact, more than 3 people told us that at least more than 50 cases here have been reported. Now, that is not from yesterday alone. I mean, since the festive season, if I'm not mistaken. But we are waiting for the official confirmation from the health authorities as well as the border management authorities to confirm that, because that is what is worrying immigration officials, SAPS, SANDF, as well as those healthcare workers who are testing those people inside. These queue and chaos has been described as a humanitarian and a health crisis, and has been described as a super spreader event in terms of COVID-19. One healthcare worker told me that it's a disaster.
Thank you very much. Phamandla Goke there at the Beitbridge border. We continue to monitor the situation there.